It started again. Yesterday was awful. Today will continue to be awful. Oh, it better not be. This is one of my favorite games. Come on, let's finish. Well, I don't know if we're gonna finish it. I don't know. We might. I might want to take my time getting through Roswell, because my midget donkey part. Well, you know, I can't keep Arrow on. While Arrow immediately shuts off when I start OBS. So, anyway, hi! Hello, everybody. Yes, hi. Yeah, I managed to screw everything up. Thank you for pointing that out, the Grows. Anyway, the rest of you nice people, I'm happy to be here for. So, yeah, let's play. Yeah, let's play the Pandora Directive. Considering our last save was 1900 years ago, in the year 115. This is all that Y2K really did. Is like computers went, I'm gonna add a 1 in front of it. That's all that happened. So, and it still says Kingdom? What the hell? Thank you for keeping the camera above waist height. Well, you're welcome. Snot. Anyway. I have to dig out and crash this and make the thing do the thing all over again. Come on, man. Why you gotta be a jerk? You don't have to be a jerk. All you have to do is do what I tell you. Update. 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 Do it. You jerk. Alright. Maybe it'll stop saying kingdom. Maybe not. In any event, you should know it's Pandora Directive. It's right there in big orange fuck off letters right there. So anyway, hi. Let's just get on with it. This is not going to get any better with me just fumbling around, being miserable, and hating everything. Alright. So, we still have to explore this this guard station and see if we can find... Twitch is twitching again? I'm not dropping frames. Okay. You make me nervous, Donis. What are you doing?
Let's see if there's anything interesting in these drawers.
Usually there's something to find in a drawer or two, but these I believe are just... Oh, wait, there is something there.
I've seen these things before in war movies. What'd they call it? Walkie-talkie.
Twitch is twitching again. Yes. Oh, is that what you were talking about? You were talking about the, it's saying kingdom when I changed it to... let's take the batteries out. Thank you, Medea J. It's appreciated.
It's hard to believe this battery still has juice in it. Man, they don't make things like they used to. Question is...
Oh, man.
This thing got left in it.
Alright, well...
Maybe not much.
I'm doing my best. I'm not dropping anything. So... I'm sorry if you guys are getting... some issues. I apologize.
Phone's probably no longer hooked up to people in this galaxy.
That's probably true. For those who are just catching up with us, and I know there were like 200 people on, apparently, earlier today. Don't know if you're all still here, but this is the Pandora Directive. I'm playing as Tex Murphy, a detective, and we are currently exploring Roswell, New Mexico, Area 51. Thanks to a series of unlikely events, Tex gets a hold of some high-grade military clearance and has to come here to get an alien power cell.
The rifles are locked securely into place. They look too damaged to be useful anyway.
Alright. And I believe there's stuff in this drawer down here.
The drawer still looks like it slides in and out.
Well, thanks for filling me in on that, Tex. Oh, I thought there was something in there, but I guess not. Nope. Alright. Let's have a look, see. The lockers have something in them, I think.
Locker doors are in good shape.
Yeah, the Area 51. I don't see nothing. Hey, look at that.
How nice. I can always use an extra key.
Keys are great. This is a Roswell padlock key. Not sure what exactly that's for, but...
Well, that doesn't tell me too much.
It's supposed to have a rules and procedures booklet, but it's nowhere to be found.
Well, that doesn't...
Anyway. So, let's cruise on over. This door is unopenable for the time being.
Well, there must be some trick to getting this door open. I'll just have to find out what it is. Door won't budge. Calendar's 20 years old.
Hey, look at that. There's something hidden under this bunk here. We'll take that.
When are people going to learn that if you want to hide something, don't hide it under a mattress?
It's the cinema masterpiece that is Lady Ninja Reflections of Darkness, or Killer Pussy for that matter. Okay, so use the laser field deactivator. Cross the 9 sectors shaded in red in 4 movements that are either horizontal, vertical, or diagonal. You cannot re-enter a sector that has been previously crossed. And then step 4 is like, hey, this is how you would do it, except, aha! So anyway. And also notice decode sequence alpha. That's also important. And over here, we have...
Oh, it's an emergency procedures handbook. This may shed some light on something.
How about now? Let's have him say something. Of course, he doesn't say anything. In case of dangerous conditions at the base, the Klaxon Tower will sound the emergency warning and the bunker door will open. When the door is shut, the room will be sealed from all environmental and biological contaminants. Okay. So. Yeah, that may have been my fault. Hey, look at this.
And what's this little item here?
Joe Bob Oversby. Level 2 security clearance. Excellent. Thank you, Joe Bob. Helpful dude. It may have also been my fault. I had the volume up on my speaker system as well as... And so it was probably feeding through my mic. I've had that happen a couple of times because I'm not smart.
This photograph still looks pretty good, though.
I'm sure it does, Tex. I'm sure it does. I don't believe there's anything up here. There's nothing else down there. I think I've collected everything I can collect in this room for the time being.
It's like a map of the surrounding area.
There's another over here.
It's like a map of the surrounding...
Yep. It doesn't tell me anything new. I already got the stuff in the garbage. There's nothing on this chair. Nothing left, anyway. You must learn it's always chat's fault. Okay, fair enough. Well, I just figured after Killer Pussy, I was just done talking to chat, so... Although I'm at a point now where, you know, it's like killer, not killer... slightly irritating pussy. Like, I'm not going to be picky. So, that's a horrible... I'm an awful person. I am sorry. Anyway. Zombie ass the toilet of the dead. What is going on? What is happening? I feel like I've walked into the April Fools of Twitch chats. Are you guys watching, like, horror porn? Like, what in God's name is happening right now? I'm gonna flip the switch. And nothing happens.
There must be something wrong.
It's because there's no power. And if we want power, we're gonna have to give some power. Birthing scene in the tank from the big... What is going on? What are you people talking about? I am disturbed in the most manly way. Alright.
Shovel? I guess you never know. I might have to dig my way out.
I might. I was expecting to have company. My buddy Stevie was going to come join us, but apparently he's got better things to do, or better people, you know. And if so, best of luck to him. But
the shed door won't open.
That door don't open. But there's a wire over here, and that's going to be useful. I'll take that.
It's a fuse. It's a good thing to have when you're working with explosives.
It's not a bad thing to have by any means.
Fuses always come in handy when working with explosives. Allows me to keep my distance.
Asian equivalent of the thing. Screw you, Stevie, we're awesome. You are! You are awesome, you know? Okay, I gotta move this box.
Looks like it's empty.
Because it is hiding the second half of that cable down here.
This piece looks like it was once connected to the cable above it.
But without the other half of the cable, there's not a lot I can do. But that's okay. We're going to come over here to this shed.
This door has a padlock on it.
I'm sure he'll be here later.
Locked up.
I'm sure he's still planning on showing up. I just hope he can let himself in. Or maybe my roommate will let him in. Who knows?
The storage shack's in pretty good shape.
There we go. And what do we have here? I see a flashlight.
This flashlight looks like it could put out quite a beam of light.
That's going to be important.
Something's wrong with this thing. There's no light coming out of it.
Well, there's one easy way to fix that, Tex. Know it's before your time. A list of movies to never watch. Yeah, good call.
That's a toolbox. Still in good shape.
Okay, you're talking about Japan cyberpunk movies? Okay, that explains a lot. Alright, so what's up with this toolbox? We got a pair of wire strippers.
These wire strippers seem to be in pretty good shape.
They are going to be useful. I said I was going to take my time coming through Roswell, and I lied, because I'm really, like, barnstorming through it right now. But that's okay. There's nothing else in the shed, so gonna head over here to this room that does not sound fun. Laser field.
Well, I guess that just about says it all, doesn't it?
You can't really top that. Access code. I don't remember it. Let me out. Let me out, let me out, let me out! Where's the punch paper? It's 514-2931. Accepted. Hey, how about that? Alright, now the door is open. So, the door has power at least. But, what's going on here? Well, we got this laser grid. And I can tell you right now, you do not want to touch these.
These laser beams must be the source of the 1,000,000 volts on the sign outside. One step into these and I'll be smoked.
So let's not step into those. In fact, let's save now. And head instead to this keypad here, which is the key to taking the lasers down.
This is probably the control system for the laser field.
Alright, first, remember, it was decode sequence alpha. And now you have to do this old puzzle. How do you get 4 lines to go through all 9 of these boxes? And it's an old lateral thinking puzzle. And the solution is actually pretty simple. Is you have to go outside the boxes. For example, 4 lines. You cannot cross sections you've already been through. I'll start here and go here, and then go here, and then go here, and finish up here. And voila, all 9 of those boxes have been filled in. And now the laser field should be turned. Oh, it's still on, but now there are some safe ones. So yeah, even putting in the correct number, the correct password, and the correct sequence does not get you the laser field turned off. Instead, there is now a passage you can follow.
I hope.
But you got to be careful because the movement in this game is not terribly precise as it's being done with the mouse. So I like to take my time while I still can, and I'll explain about that in a little bit. We're gonna go nice and slow, nice and slow. And then we will turn to our left and go through these and bump, bump, bum, and we're clear. Alright, we did all of this to get here, and we're going to take these wires off the wall.
Electrical wire. That could come in handy.
They can't turn off their light. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they can't. Q movies could be a silent films. Oh, jeez. Alright, let's examine that wire. Hey, look at that. Maybe we should strip that wire. What do you think?
Those wire strippers seem to be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, thanks, Tex. Let's strip those bad boys and get us some regular-ass wires. Regular-ass wires! There we go. They don't look terribly stripped, but I guess they are. And let's have a look at this door.
That's got to be the entrance to the main Roswell facility.
Can we go in?
There's no visible way to open this from out here. Must have been operated by security personnel inside. I have to think about this.
No. We're gonna have to blow our way in. And that is as sexual as you can imagine. By the way, while I'm thinking about it, I added a little something to my host details in Moobot. I now have a stream tip option available. Should you wish to show your appreciation with money. I'm not
You're pretty serious
going to beg, and I'm not constantly going to say, hey, if you like the show, give me a stream tip. But if you do, I would certainly appreciate it. There's some gear that I would love to have for this. For one, a decent microphone, Jeebus, and that's the first milestone I'm aiming for. But anyway, I don't have a plugin yet to tell me when you've tipped. So if you want to do so anonymously without getting a shout out in front of everybody, you can still do that. And I apologize I won't be able to say thank you on air, so to speak. But hopefully next time I have a stream up, I will be able to do that upright. And have it show up properly in stream whenever a tip is submitted. So anyway, gonna stop talking about that because it's embarrassing. I don't know why I'm always goofy about asking for money even when I'm doing stuff for entertainment's sake, but it's dumb. Art is art no matter what it is, and you should get paid for it, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, back to the game, which is what we're here for. Now that I have a stripped power cable, I can use it to reconnect this power cable. So now we have power running to the power box over here, which we can then use to set off the alarm. And that will open the door. Hey, G Pudding, what's up? That will open the door inside to the bunker. I can head on in, and this door should open now. Yep. Alright, so now we can come in here, which is loaded with fun stuff.
These boxes are empty. Wonder what they're doing here.
Empty boxes. Loads and loads of empty boxes. Oh, look! Radioactive materials.
These barrels are filled with the kind of stuff that makes you glow in the dark.
But the real reason we're here is this panel down here. We're going to open that up.
Huh. Special hiding place built right into the floor.
And look.
I wonder if it's any good.
We have a way through the door. So. Now we've got dynamite, but it'll explode right away if we light it up. So we're not going to do that. We're going to put a fuse on that bad boy. There we go. So now we've got some time once we light it, but not a ton. So, I'm going to look for... Do I not have matches? I don't have matches. I do not have matches. How do I not have matches? Where are the matches? There should be matches. What the deuce? Oh, Matt. Really? Oh, it hurts my soul. Please, ladies and gentlemen, Matt, master of the horrible joke. Painful. It's painful, I tell you. You gonna cheat the laser net? Of course I'm not gonna cheat the laser net. Are you kidding? Wait, how do you cheat the laser net? There's a way to cheat the laser net? Nobody told me? I've been doing it hardcore this whole time! A hard-boiled PI who doesn't carry a lighter. Yeah, sadly. I know. I swear there are matches somewhere. Were they in this? Oh my goodness! Duh, Mad Cat. Hi. I didn't realize who you were at first. Mad Cat, what's up? What are you guys doing? It's always a pleasure to see you, folks. Oh, I got nothing. Where the hell are those matches? I know they're around here somewhere. Just can't remember where. Are they on the chair over here? Nope. You can place the dynamite from the back of the room. Oh, really? I did not know that. I thought you always had to do it from... Oh, there are the matches. They're right there. They're just
well.
friggin' dark.
A box of matches.
I was like, what are you talking about? Best way to do lasers is Catherine Zeta-Jones in a tight leather suit. Agreed. And she goes for older men, so I've got a shot. So we've got matches now, and dynamite with a fuse. It's literally everything we need. So, no. I am not going to cheat the laser net. We are going to have some fun. Hang on to your butts, folks. Do I have to enter the password again? I think I do. Nope, I don't. And I don't have to fix the laser field again either. But I'm still going to take it nice and slow for at least this part. Yeah, I didn't even know you could put the dynamite on the door from the back of the room. I know that wasn't the intention. You know, you're supposed to actually get through the laser net and then place it. But, I mean, you've got more than enough time. But what I do... What I do is place it from back here. Like, there's no reason I have to get right up in that hallway. But first, because there is the very real chance of death right now... lasers! Again! Alright. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, wish me luck. We're gonna light this dynamite, we're gonna put it on the door, and then we're gonna run through the laser net, which is gonna be tricky, because, like I said, the movement system in this game is not very precise, but you make do with what you got. Now we've got lit dynamite. I'm not 100% certain, but I think I could sit here for a very long time, and we'd be fine. But as soon as I start the game up, I'd better get as far away as I can from that, is what he said, before I accidentally shut him up. So anyway, I don't know how long you've got, but this is as close to running as I get. Okay, and open the door. Get out the door. And then get far away. And kaboom. I'm not 100% certain, but I believe you just had to be out of that room. I think I could have been standing here with the door wide open, and I would have still not died. But anywhere in the room, and death. In any event, we have to go through LaserNet one last time. And after this, we'll never have to go through it again. So, again, since there's no time pressure, I'm going to take it nice and slow. Nice and slow. When I was young, when I played this game on my 486, I veered into the laser net on accident once or twice. Just accidentally got myself killed. But hey, look, we can get through now. Door's open. Yeah, the lights are great. You know, the laser net's fine, everything's still up. It should be destroyed, and I'd love it if it were destroyed, because that'd make things a little easier, but... Anyway, I'm going to save one last time, because once we go into Roswell, all bets are off. Alright. Let's, jokingly...
Looks like the blast took enough of the door off for me to get inside.
Matt! Alright. It was one of those special doors only, Dynamite 6. Yeah, it probably was. Alright. Behind me, there's a giant man-eating lizard. Really? Cool. Tell him to come hang out for the stream. Rise up and vanquish the foe. He's not a foe, he's a friend. It's my neighbor, Gary. Gary the man-eating lizard. Hello. Everybody knows about Gary. You're late to the party, Emra. So apparently a pocket of gas knocked him out for no real reason. And this is the first day announcement that's in that's in high speed. It's in the wrong FPS for some reason. Wrong frame rate. Anyway, Tex wakes up.
Oh, what hit me? Must have been a pocket of gas by the door.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are on the clock. For reasons we will all learn together. There's a man named Lizard behind you. I think I can check in here first. Oh no, that's a rec hall. I don't think I need anything in here yet. Nope, not yet. Not that I can think of, anyway. That's the ventilation door. Don't want to go in there. Do 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 do. Mana mana. Do 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 do. Mana mana. Do 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 do. I'm actually really lackadaisical, but the fact of the matter is I should really be moving. Like hauling ass moving. Let's grab some stuff. There's this over here.
I think that's part of a welding torch.
Don't need it yet, but I might as well.
Well, this is one component of an acetylene kit.
A good-looking and friendly Mormon girl wants to ask you if you believe that Jesus Christ sailed to America. Oh, tell her yes. I mean, I don't really believe that, but you might as well.
This barrel is bone dry.
You might, if it'll make her day. You know, go right ahead. What else we got? This one is full of actual fuel.
This barrel still has some diesel fuel inside.
I'm gonna move over here. I think there's something else in this room. I thought there was.
But these cases have been empty since 1998.
Half-naked lady behind me called Lizard. Uh-oh. Alright, well. No luck in there. There's this room.
What's this? It appears these doors have been welded shut. Why would they do that? Looks like the weld is starting to crack a bit, though.
Alright. Why don't we take our handy-dandy shovel, crack that welding. Alright, and we open the door, head on in, and... uh-oh.
Uh-oh. The hair on the back of my neck's standing up. Something's headed my way.
You still have a bit of time. Or by that I mean we still have a bit of time. So I'm going to look around, make sure I grab this.
That's a disc. What little secrets are recorded on this baby?
It's usually not this bad, Disroin. I don't know what's going on, but it's okay. There's a gun over there. I can't use it. I don't think there's anything else in this room that I can pick up, but something happened to these people. Look at this guy.
The body is distorted and the facial features are twisted. What the hell created this kind of terror?
Uh-oh.
This
And
equipment drawer isn't locked.
we'll open this. And there's something back here.
Somebody stuffed their CD player in here.
Ah, how about that? I just picked up a CD. So let's combine the two, shall we? Maybe we'll find out what we're up against. Rise up for a sub button. I don't really want a button that gives me submarine sandwiches. Why would I want that? Come on. I'm not hungry. I already ate. Thanks, though. Alright.
Bastards have locked us in, and it's killing everyone. It's attracted to heat or energy, and it seems to suck the life right out of everyone it gets on top of. When it takes in energy, it seems to go through a semi-dormant state, when it might be vulnerable. The only way to stop it, maybe to trap it, in a containment pod. No one here knows how to operate it. The last left. I don't want to die. Ah!
Yeah. That's what's going on. Fan-freedy-tastic. Alright. Well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Now there's no lock on the drawer.
Oh yeah, it's getting intense. That thing is after me. I'll take this roll of duct tape.
Roll of duct tape. That stuff's always useful.
Close that. Can I open any more of these? No. Let's roll around and check out these drawers. I can open that one. And that one, I believe,
The drawer isn't locked.
has our salvation in it. Yep.
Whatever that is, doesn't look like it was purchased at Sears.
Doubtful. It's a containment unit, but how do we open it? Well, at some point we picked up a scrap about the containment unit from Malloy. So if we combine that with the actual containment unit, ta-da! It's open. But having an open containment unit is not going to save us. We need to find a way to trap it. So, I'm going to head over here. I'm going to try not to spend too much time because I think there's only one more warning before the alien gets you. I don't think there's anything in here, but over on this side... Oh yeah, there's something just past the door. Yep, I need a thing to grab it.
It's someone's ID badge. Oh. It's just out of reach.
Alright, in any event, I want to get a little more time before the alien gets me. So, I'm going to go ahead and... Again, I wish I knew what the run button was. I seem to recall there was a button that sped you up a little bit. Made text run. I can't remember what it is. And as it is, I think there's enough time that I can just take a nice leisurely stroll out of Area 51 before the alien kills me. And this is the important thing to remember. Once you leave the base, your timer gets reset. Like the alien goes back where he was sitting before he smelled you. So now we're safe. We're completely safe. The alien will not go past that door for strange reasons. The R button is to run. Yes, it is. So much the better. Oh, excellent. Now we're talking. Well, kind of. It's mildly faster. Okay, the mess hall. Now, if I'm right, my timer got reset just by stepping outside the door. And now I have additional time to find and get the stuff I need. One of these I can turn on and off. That's the one. We got stove on.
The stove looks functional.
Yeah. Mildly. And one of these has something I need. There it is. Grab a pot.
Well, someone left some cookware behind.
Oh, this is some good pot, man. Alright, and next I need... Do you have it? Nope, you do not. Must be the other one. One of these has another thing I need. There it is, an ice pick.
Ooh, an ice pick. Looks pretty vicious.
Yep, pretty sure this ice pick stabbed somebody of its own accord once. That is a vicious ice pick. Okay, and I don't think there's anything else in any of these. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I am done in here for the time being, but now that I have the ice pick... See? It's back down, back down where it was before. Alright,
Uh-oh. The hair on the back of my neck's standing up. Something's headed my way.
Well, a stove probably doesn't give off as much energy as a living human. I could be mistaken. Unless it's like a nuclear stove, which I guess it could be. What's in this storage room? Probably nothing I need, but... Or no, it will. There is something...
Appears to be made of plastic.
There is something I need in here. Hey, look at that. It's a torch cutting tip. I will need that.
A box of industrial strength spark plugs.
Grab that. And hey, spark plugs. Excellent. Just in case I need one, and I will. Is Tex a Ghostbuster? Kind of. Except it's not a ghost. This is Area 51, so he's more like an alien buster, if such a thing exists. He's one of the guys from Contra. What he is.
Looks like the Kaiser forgot his helmet during his last inspection.
If you say so.
Hey, that's the same model my accountant had. When I had an accountant. Or money, for that matter.
Or, you know, money. Oh no. Run. Little speedier. Little speedier now. And there we are. Let's open up, not the rec hall. Shoot, I went past the one I wanted. This storage room. Where I can now stab the hell out of this drum and steal some of that diesel fuel before it all pours out. Now I've got diesel fuel, but guess what? It's not warm enough. Somehow ice poured out of there. Don't ask me how. Uh-oh. It's a-comin'. It's a-comin'. I wonder if I should reset it one more time. Way back when I was young, I was under the misguided belief that you literally needed to do everything before the alien caught you. And that led to me, at one point, getting, like, almost everything done, and then the aliens getting closer and closer. So I leave Roswell, I leave the Area 51, but I'm afraid to go back in because I feel like as soon as I go in there, it's going to jump on me. Because I didn't realize that leaving actually reset the timer. But damn, it was frightening. Don't be a chicken, don't reset it. Eat me, Matt. It's my game, I'll play it how I want. And I'm keeping that alien at bay. I don't trust it. Okay, so I have the diesel fuel, so I need to melt it or warm it. One of the two. I'm not sure exactly what, but that's what the stove is for. So we're going to come over here. And we are going to put that pot on that stove. And now we'll have diesel fuel ready for use. Only takes a second because it's the most amazing stove you've ever heard of in existence. And if that's the case, then damn. Like, I guess the alien really should be going for that instead of text. Alright. So, now I have diesel fuel, I have spark plugs, and I have the thingamabobber.
The generator room.
A generator is exactly what we need. The alien just got a whiff of me.
Uh-oh. The hair on the back of my neck's standing up. Something's headed my way.
Yeah, Matt, you can reset the alien. You had no idea. I'm going to take these.
These wire cutters look like they haven't been used in a long time.
Any wraps tonight? No. For God's sake, no. Why do people want me to wrap?
An oxygen tank. I'll know where to go if I start to hyperventilate.
Alright, so we got an oxygen tank, neither here nor there. This is the important thing right here. Alright, so first thing we're going to do...
That's a fuel cap for the generator.
Open this up and pour the fuel in. And spill all of it. Oh. Okay.
Oh, that's handy. It's the access door.
Do I have to put... I don't have to put the cap
Be
up.
the fuel tank.
Sneaking up on me. Don't make me nervous, man. Okay, and I'm going to use the spark plug. And now it's got a full set. So now...
I wonder how much horsepower is under this hood.
Can lift this up. And hey, look at this. I don't know how this works, if I recall. I push the green button, I guess.
Must be the generator power switch. Still not running. Maybe I need to do something else.
Oh yeah, I gotta prime this. I gotta prime it. That's a priming lever.
It's a fuel primer handle.
3 times the magic number and... Okay.
That's got it going.
Now, the alien's coming straight here, so I need to get the hell out of this room. And as far away from it as I can get. And wait. Brother and I did manage to find a place where you could hide where it never gets you. Just loops the last 2 alien clips over and over. Wow. That's cool. Alright. Eventually the alien will get the generator. And the generator will quiet.
I can't hear the generator anymore. Maybe our little friend has eaten his fill.
If so, we need to move now. And when did you get onto the Death Star? I suppose it is rather Death Starry. And hey, it's our friend. Remember him? Alright, so now we're going to use that open containment unit on him. Gotcha! Peace! I love that little sound. Foom. Okay, so now I apparently have a deadly alien in a containment unit with me. Because it's not sitting there. Tex must have picked it up. He's like, screw it, I'm taking this with me. Oh, man. That's awful. Alright, so now we can take our time. Don't get me wrong, you're still not safe here. Not by any stretch of the imagination. This is still... there are still some deadly traps lying around, but at least we're no longer under a time constraint. So here's the rec hall. Now mail it to me. Yep. Sure thing, Matt. Let's see. Looks like they got,
Looks like a kid's toy. Bet some general cried for a week when he lost this.
Probably.
Oh, the Alien Abductor by Robco. Looks like it's missing a battery pack. Too bad. Looks like fun.
Hey, didn't I just buy one of those before I came out? I did! Look at that. What are the odds? Yoink. Hey, I'm an alien. How you doing?
This baby's ready to explore the galaxy. Now we just need to find a control unit.
My first Robin Williams impression. Hope you enjoyed it. There's something strange in the neighborhood. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! Okay, let's grab this pool cue. Just nonchalantly.
Pool cue. Still straight after all these years leaning against the wall.
And I'm not thirsty. Poker Pete.
Video poker. Well, it looks like all the suckers have cleared out.
Well, nope, you've actually got one sucker in a containment unit text, just saying. And over here we find a handy dandy dartboard. Or at least we would if I was looking up. There we go. And there's a dart.
Looks like one dart was left behind.
Hey, EK, what's up? Yoink. Now we have a dart. How about that? So, I imagine if I were to combine the dart with the pool cue, then I'd have a dart and a pool cue. But if I then combine the duct tape with those things, I now have a stabby thing. It's a makeshift spear. Lord knows why Tex couldn't use just about anything. Well, actually, no. To be fair, that's probably the longest item I have. It literally is. Nothing else would probably reach. So, all right, fair play. Fair play. Got a makeshift spear. All right. Being straight is not a choice. It's just what you are. What? Being straight? Matt. The hell am I going to do with you? Alright. And we'll take this weight bar.
The only thing weights ever did for me was make me tired.
Same here. But we got a free weight bar. Pretty sturdy. And I think that's everything we need in here. Let me think. Yeah, that's about it. So, I'm gonna go... Something's going on with my computer. It's humming at me. Bum-bum. Ba-dum. Alright. In we go. And we're gonna go grab that little item that was hiding from us. Here we are. And if I look down, I can just see it's an ID card of some kind. How about that? So let's use that little spear to just grab that little ditty, and hey, look at this. Michaela Morgan. Yikes. She was smoking. Damn. Anyway, she's got clearance level 3. So, not bad. Did we? I think we already had a level 2 at some point. I know I picked it up. I guess I never used it. Strange. Anyway. Dude. Greetings, Coyote. What's up? What's going on? Find rare alien, kill it. Immediately kill it. Well, it was him or me. And he's not dead, he's just contained. So, I don't feel too bad. I jailed it. Excuse me. Watching Twitter streams is a very Canadian thing. I'm doing it while slicing up moose meat. Well, good on ya. Coyote, good on you. Just hanging about post-work thing. I hear you.
Style elevator doors.
Yep, let's open these up. And have a step on in. And you can take a look and see, hey, how about that? This one goes up to level 2.
Spot for level 2.
Let's do it. Alright, now that we're in level 2, well, you can see there were a few problems here. Starting with blood stains. And the biolab area.
Yeah, this door's sealed shut because of contamination.
Sealed? It looks welded shut. And hey, toxic waste disposal.
It's a toxic waste bin.
Don't suppose that'll be helpful or useful, right? Anyway. Do 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 do. Mana do 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 do. Mana do 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 do. That's what I'm looking for. The war room. To activate door, please run security card through reader. Well, I think I will. I will. Good old Michaela. Thanks for that. And we're in the war room. So let's have a look around. See if we can start a war or two. Uh-oh. Stevie done texted me. He's here, but the door is locked. I guess he out of luck then. It's literally what I said. I guess you're out of luck, Stevie. Hey, I'm drifting. Oh. Alright, so I suppose I should go down and let him in. You guys don't mind if I go grab him real quick so he can join us? I'll let you guys read this while I go get him. Behave yourselves. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I am actually wearing pants at the moment. I should say that the only reason that I did so is because I thought I'd be having company. And speaking of company, there's Stevie. Let me see if I can turn that a little bit so we can get both of us in here. Alright, now you might have a little trouble hearing Stevie, because the mic I have is this one, and it's pretty crap, but anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, I don't have a controller for this. Oh man. People are losing their minds because I'm wearing pants. It's amazing.
You screwed it all up.
I did. Yeah, I really did. I should have been butt-ass naked from the waist down, so that when I got up and left to go get you, I would have mooned everybody.
That would have been perfect. And a good surprise for me.
I live to serve. You did miss some awesomeness. MST3K Pants tribute song. I don't think I wanna hear that. Really tempted to ask you to rub your heads together. No, don't even think about it. Oh, okay. Do you think we'd actually start a fire or something? Yes, Stevie, we were totally awesome when you weren't here. Oh, darn. Anyway, so, the point of this whole thing is that, blah, 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 aliens are real, blah, 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 government hides it, blah, blah, blah. Excellent. I'm in the middle of Area 51. Exploring it, I managed to stop an alien from eating me.
Really?
Yes.
Cool.
It was lucky. Well, panties would have been fine too. Well, you catch me on the right day. No, I have to wear pants, but I hate doing it because society is like, hey, we can throw you off Twitch if you show nudity. So I'm like, whatever. Bunch of jerkwaters. Hey, look at that. I think I found.
Well, what do we got here? Looks like a remote control for a toy.
This is what we really came in here for.
Well, this seems pretty simple to operate. Turn it on and steer. If I want to pick something up, get the crosshairs on the object and get it. Easy as falling down.
Alright, I might have to turn this back up so Stevie can hear it at least. Alright. And I think that's about it. Oh no, there's one more little tidbit in here. These audio players.
This is the play button.
Colonel, we've placed the probe in the ventilation system on level 1. We've surveyed level 2 and it appears there are no survivors.
Well then. I wonder if there's anything else on there. Can I rewind?
Colonel, we've placed
Yeah.
the probe in the ventilation
Same
system
thing.
on level 1. We've surveyed level 2 and it appears there are no survivors.
Oh, and hey, look at these.
These photos are either dead aliens or my sister's kids.
Hard to tell the difference sometimes. Ooh. Alien brains. Ooh. Okay, so I think that's everything in here. I don't think there's anything else that I can recall. So, off we go. And I think that was the last room in here that we could safely explore.
I gotta find a way into these hot zones without getting killed.
Yeah, that is tough. Head down here, and there's another hot zone.
And this door's sealed shut because of contamination.
More zones we can't get into. A reactor room.
And this door's sealed shut because of contamination.
Alright, well. There's another elevator, a metallurgy lab. Can't get in any of those. There's another one of these.
That's another security card reader. Probably for the elevator.
But for whatever reason, Michaela's ID card won't work anymore, so now we gotta find another one. And the only way to do that, head back down to the first floor. And open her up. First floor. Men's underwear. Ladies' underwear. Panties. Moist panty. I'm sorry. I am so. I accidentally wandered into. Alright. Let's shut this thing down, shall we? Stab.
The weight bar stopped the fan dead in its tracks.
Alright, so now that we can get past the fan, I guess it's time we just toss the alien abductor in there. But first, just gotta combine the remote with it. Just like Bluetooth, you need to pair things. Alright, and examine.
Well, looks like this baby's ready to go.
And let's toss him into the vent. Alright. This part's a little awkward,
I think I can get the abductor back through here.
because you're now controlling this thing using these buttons on the remote control, and because I'm using a mouse and keyboard, I can only press one button at a time, but that's okay. We are going to explore as much as we can. This is J11. I don't think there's anything down here, but we'll look anyway. Oh, there's the That is the rest of the room, so let's continue down here. This is going to be a little annoying, because it's always been annoying for me. Uh-oh. You know what? We're going to wait on getting through those sections there. Ah. Let's start by exploring J2, or J1-2, I think, is what it says. Yep. Alright. Vent cover's still on that room, so we can't go through there. But we can try J1-3. Dun dun dun. I used to know exactly what rooms I needed to go into, but I somehow got turned around. Or this is a dead end. This appears to be a dead end. Well, that's pointless. Why have a sign if there's nothing here? It's J2, J3, J...
Thank goodness for these.
Thanks, Tex, shut up. Son of a... I got turned around! J1-4. Alright. Kind of a pain in the ass. I wish you could use the same controls that you use for text, but that's sadly not an option. This is another dead end. You assholes. Let's head to J1-5. And, oh crap, another fan. Or we can go down. I don't think we want to do that yet. There's still stuff to find in here, I believe. Yeah. Alright, so let's hover...
That busted fan looks like trouble.
It is, but let's hover up a little higher, and then when the fan is gone, we'll speed on past it. There's J1-8. Hopefully leads somewhere. And... nope. Wrong again! J1-9. J10. J1-9 ends there, so let's go down J10, see what's up here. Watch. This whole thing will be pointless because the only... Turn, click, turn. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, son of a... Get me back through that door! J11 down this way. And another vent cover. There's going to be nothing here. The only thing there is to explore is in J5 when you go down that. Oh, it's not a dead end. Oh, wait. Yeah, it is. Vent cover. Okay. This whole thing, last 10 minutes, was just fucking useless. Hover higher, please. Yes, I know. Thank you, Tex. Shut your pie hole. J11, looking for J15. It's all the way down at the end. Make a right. And the only thing worth getting to... J2. Gotta get past this fan without getting busted.
This fan could
Yep,
use some...
I hear you. I hear you. Yeah. You don't have to worry too much, even if it does, man. Okay, so now we're on the second floor. J212. And holy shit, it's a door.
This looks like the main memory core for the Roswell computer system.
Alright, so now there is stuff to find. Hover up higher, please. I believe... it's somewhere in here. I know it. I seen it. I seen it! There is something in here. I know there is. Get down. There it is. Bingo. Just a screwdriver. Well, reach out and grab it. Yoink.
Got it.
Nice.
Alright. I think that's the only thing in there. I don't want to go home. Forward. There we go. Check my hover. I don't think there's anything else in here. Just computer monitors, dead people, whatever the hell those things are. Computers. Slimy bug sacks. It's the name of my new band. Door is welded shut from the outside and it won't open. Yep. Well. Yeah, that's about everything. Ah! 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 This is why you don't press the button and hold it. Ah! Okay. Alright, let's get back in the vents. Get out of here. Okay, so that was 12. J11, I think, leads nowhere. If indeed that is 11, it is. Alright. Alright. And oh, nope, fan. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, this is the worst vent system ever. J12-9. It would be so much more convenient just to crawl around myself. J9 leads nowhere. J10 might, though. Go. Thank you. Nope. Dead end. So J9 and 10 are nothing. J8, though, should be something, I think. Ah! There we go. Hey, look at this. And we're inside. Don't know what we're inside. Hey!
Coil.
Can use that hose. Different hose and different area codes. Sorry. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Grab it. Bye, Inquisitor. Have a good night.
Got it.
Oh, I've got hose. Alright. Let's look down. I don't think there's anything else in here. It's usually pretty much like one item per room. I think there's only one room where it's different. That's the bio lab, if I'm not mistaken. Or I could be mistaken. Lord knows I'm not very bright. Alright. Let's... If I had this many TVs at home, I wouldn't need a remote. Yeah, that's probably true. Okay. No, I don't see anything else in here, so let's get on down. If I can manage to point back at the stop going, so thank you. Jeebus. Get in there. Whew. If you can't tell, this movement is pretty damn imprecise. Alright, J28. Another fan.
That busted fan looks like...
Hey, who's the dude? G Pudding, this is my buddy Stevie. Came over to hang out and harass me. He's done not too much of the latter. But he is hanging out, so props for that. J21? Yep. And J22. Let's try that. Vent cover, forget it. At least you can see the vent cover from the hallway without having to go down 3 turns and God knows what else. J23. Ah, come here. Come, just get in there. Okay. Whoa. They were trying to decipher an alien language here. How about that? Alright. Let's hover up a little bit, because I think I see.
And more computer equipment.
Or at least I would if the stupid control didn't... son of a... Just get on the friggin... Just grab it. Just
more computer.
Shut up. Grab it. Got it.
Got it.
No. Didn't need him to tell me that. Alright. Okay. So now there's just the biolab left. Get in there. Alright. Tell Stevie hanging out on stream is against Twitch rules. Alphador's a liar.
Woo!
He cooks moose alive. Yes, he's Canadian. Not you. Somebody else.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
Oh, yes I do.
Not because you're Canadian, but because you hang out in Canada,
Yes.
and that's what they do there. Aside from eating bacon and drinking beer.
You're bacon.
Beer bacon. Whoa! Did not realize there were all those rooms in there. J... This one.
There you go.
Found it without even...
Almost there.
Get in there. Alright. Okay. There is somewhere in here.
That's an autoclave. That's used for sterilizing materials.
One of those has what I need. See if I can figure out which one without getting too close. I don't think I can. Or do one of these have one? You know what? I don't remember. You know what? I don't think it does. I think what I'm looking for is over here. Shut up. How about that? Grab that.
Got it.
Okay. I think I have everything. Screwdriver, the card, the coil of wire, the coil of hose. Hose in different... I'm not doing that again. Okay. And I got the tube of what will turn out to be acid. Is there one more thing?
Ooh, yes.
How would you know?
I don't.
I was going to say, I don't think you played this game.
No, not yet.
Yeah, for some reason I thought you opened one of these, but I must be thinking of something else. Or another game, perhaps.
That's an autoclave.
But you can't open things with this little guy, so I must be thinking of something else. It's one small test tube for man, one giant, I got nothing. Alright, so that was J26. Let me check the last one in this hallway, which is J7, that's a dead end. So yeah, that's gotta be everything. It almost has to be. If there's something missing, I swear to God, I'm just gonna scream forever. But I checked every single possible...
Thank goodness for these.
Oh no, we're in J3. Except you can't do anything here that I recall. Can you? I think everything's on J2. You're thinking of Nexus Base and Overseer. You know what? You're right, yeah. Matt. You're right. There are autoclaves in Overseer, and that's what I'm thinking of. Alright, so I got everything. I got the screwdriver, I got the security card, I got the hose, and I got the tube of acid. So let's bring him back home. And now we're done.
I'm not going to need this alien abductor anymore.
Yes!
Besides, I think my Robco battery pack is already running out of juice.
The fact that he says he's not going to need the abductor anymore means we did get everything, so... whoa. I do not want to put acid on anything, but...
It's like a vial of acid. I'll bet it's toxic as hell.
Acid would be. We got a shiny red pass card. Got hoses. And a Phillips screwdriver. Very familiar with those.
Best kind.
Alright, so let's get the hell out of here and start getting into the meat and potatoes of what's left of Area 51. A tube of acid doesn't seem like something you'd want to take home. It's very true. It's not something I'm proud of carrying. But when you need it, you need it. Alright, so now... I'm going to the elevator. And I'm going to save my game. So now we can access the elevator to level 3. Because we have the pass card. Save it.
alien fight?
No alien to worry about, but... So, we step into the elevator, and the very first thing we do is we press this button 3, because there couldn't possibly be any bad thing that would happen to us if we just pressed... Wait a minute. Look at all these weird-ass wires. What's going on there? And they're leading directly to button 3. What's the deal? Hey, look, it's a cross-shaped pattern. That must mean we need a Phillips head screwdriver. Let's use it. Holy shit, it's a bomb. It's an actual... It's C4 that's literally labeled C-4.
That's awesome.
You were in the military. Do they actually label C4 as C4?
The few things I've seen, it actually is labeled.
Oh, okay.
But not like that.
I was gonna say
There's a little
this
green tag.
this looks like you bought it in a store.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll have a large Slurpee, a bag of chips, and some C4, please.
The bargain bin bomb.
It's a brand name. Oh man. Okay. Well, there's only one choice here. We got to get this bomb out of here, and as soon as we cut the wires, I think we're screwed, right? As soon as we cut the wires, the bomb is going to...
C4 plastic explosive wired directly into the elevator controls. No way to disarm this. If I get this thing out of here, I'll have about 30 seconds before it explodes.
So, let's have some fun. Snip, snip. Run, bitch! Down you go.
Nice. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, so they had a whole brick of C4, and all it just goes poof.
Well, it blew up all the toxic waste that was down there, so
That's unsafe too.
that can't be harmful at all. Do you guys have any cool war stories, like how you were throwing camel spiders at each other or boning Arab women?
Camel spiders, yes. They are freaky but funny little creatures.
Camel spiders?
They're like this big. And they like crawl and they chase you and stuff because they try to stay in the shadows, but they're really just trying to stay cold, so they'll chase you all around the flight line and stuff through the desert. And they'll like hide in your helmet to stay nice, and then you put your helmet on, but then they start gnawing at your head. You can't feel it.
Ah!
That's pretty messed up.
Oh, it's messed up, man. That's not right. Someone is stalking me. Where? What are you talking about, Matt? There ain't nobody stalking me. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, so now that the bomb's gone, we can go up to level 3. And hey.
This must be the shell of the spacecraft that crashed. Looks like all the individual parts have been stripped out and stored elsewhere.
Isn't it true that the camel spider thing was hugely exaggerated, as in they're not actually harmful or aggressive?
They're not aggressive. They just try to get into the shadows. That's all it is. So people freak out because they really do look crazy. The pictures they showed online, if you look at them, it's just a really close-up picture. It's two of them attached to each other. But they're pretty big. They get about that big or so. We used to get them and they'd fight each other.
I think camel spiders only eat your hair. Is that right? Well...
Oh, I can tell you this. Came back with no hair.
You went there with no hair. Somebody made a funny. Alright, so what the hell? I forgot what I'm doing. We are... Oh yeah, that's right. We're looking for item 186. Now, if you look closely, you can see at the top of the door there, it says 201 to 300. That's not the door we want. We want this one over here. 101 to 200. Problem.
I'll bet this is where Object 186 is stored. That's the piece Malloy needed.
Can't get in.
Damn. The door mechanism sounds like it's jammed under the lock cover plates.
Well, let's see what we can do about that.
Yeah, you can save that C4.
Yeah, if I'd hung on to it. If I just used the elevator to come up here in the 30 seconds, and then... There's another room. I'm looking for a maintenance room. I think there's one back here somewhere. Or it may be all the way to the right, I think. Yeah, there it is. Miscellaneous storage.
Miscellaneous storage area. What little odds and ends do we have in here?
Let's see what we got in this room. I can't remember what I'm looking for. This is the room I always forget what's in here. Like what I need.
Wow. It's a piece of pipe.
Don't sound so enthused.
Army books. This one sounds exciting. Proper procurement practices for privates and other people.
Oh boy.
Look at that thing.
Whoa. I'll wager the coffee that could be scraped off the inside of this cup still wouldn't be as strong as Louis'. Well, that's either a sextant or a meat slicer. That's a tank of flammable gas.
Give me that. Oh, goody. Alright, where is it?
A piece of prefab building material.
Is it over here? Ah, yes.
Looks like a leg fell off an Imperial Walker. I haven't seen a tool like this since my high school shop days.
Yoink. Striker. Now we can make flame, yeah? And it burn real good.
Looks like someone broke the end off their Whammo Master pogo stick. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure I can't use it.
Alright, I think that's everything I need. So, I'm going to go back to this door, and we are going to build an acetylene torch. We'll start by combining the hoses with the oxygen tank. And then the acetylene tank with that setup. The torch handle with that setup. Or with the torch cutting tip. There we go. Now we've got an actual torch. We can put that on the tanks and hoses. And we have a proper acetylene kit. All we need now is something to set it off, and we throw the striker on there. And voila. We have a real lit acetylene torch. Burning a hole in Tex's pants as we speak. Let's just burn this sucker open. Looks a lot more compact in the cutscene.
Yeah. Does have a big coat though.
It's true. He could be hiding the tanks in his coat. Alright. I think the door will open now. Yep. Okay. So let's have a look-see about getting that sucker out of there.
This computer system probably controls the inventory items.
Okay.
Looks like I'll have to do this manually. By clicking and dragging a numbered item on the screen, I'll have to create a path for item 186 to reach the transfer tunnel. Well, here goes.
Oh, yes. And the item number that it's asking for, you could go back and look at the scrap for that, but I happen to remember this. It's 7AC. And we're looking for item code 186. Oh, wait. Whoops. I put them in backwards. Oh, no. I put them in backwards. Denied. Let's try that again. 186, access code 7AC. Bingo. All right, so now we just got to get that bad boy out of there. And this looks like fun, doesn't it, kids? Slidey Sliderton. Yep, Slidey Sliderton. Yoink. Yoink, yoink. Yoink, yoink. There we go. Down you. I'm not a smart man. are.
Alright.
Uh, 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 I don't know about this. I don't know about this.
You're right.
Uh,
Yep.
uh,
Down.
uh, uh,
You're doing it. Almost there.
and we're still gonna have the same problem. This is the worst slider puzzle I've ever done. This is legitimately awful. I am shit. Well, I've already gone past my allotment of moves.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yep. Can't get those out of there. Uh-oh. But I can do this, and it still counts. Done! Still got some points for it. Awesome.
Well, it seemed to do the trick. Now I just gotta find out where the power cell ended up.
Oh, well, let's go have a look-see. Maybe it's somewhere nearby. Oh my goodness. There it sits. With little spindly things coming off it. I assume that's meant to imply power.
The glass panels separate this room from the conveyor track.
Alright, well, let's get in there, shall we? And hey, wait a minute.
Lock's busted.
We can't have that. Screw your lock. And voila. Alien power cell.
It is, but it's gotta be what Malloy wanted.
Dun 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 dun. Our trip to Roswell was a complete success.
Well, this is definitely the object shown on the slide. Now I just gotta figure out what Malloy needed it for.
Well, we're done here. Ain't nothing else to do in Roswell. Let's get the frell out of here. Travel? Oh, I can only travel to level 1, but that's fine. Go to the hallway, please. And then out the door. Screw this noise.
I get back to my speeder and set a course for home.
Whew.
Having the power cell with me is eerie, like I'm carrying an urn full of someone's ashes. Was it actually constructed in some distant galaxy? What's its purpose? What would a hand grenade look like to someone on another planet?
Little pineapple.
No, it wouldn't. People on another planet don't have pineapples.
How do you know? You haven't been there.
How do you know? You haven't been there. Lies.
Right, David.
Meh. I said,
I unlock the door to my office 4 hours later, stumble into the bedroom, and hit the bed face first. After a long nap, I lift my mashed face from the mattress and push my aching body up from the bed. Like it or not, there's still a lot of work to do. My first priority is to break the code on Malloy's disk. I have the feeling the contents will give me a few answers.
Hey, Murph, I'm calling from Bermuda. It's me, Archie. I just wanted to call and say thanks for the tip you left me. You were right. Someone broke into the shop and wrecked everything. But who cares? I'm in Bermuda. I rented a boat tonight, and I'm going to the Bermuda Triangle. I gotta go. Thanks again, Murph.
Had to have been Clinton. She was an alien.
relevant.
Well, I'm glad Archie's safe and sound. Only the rest of us were so lucky.
Uh-oh. My phone's going boo-boop.
Murphy, I've got the printout of your anagrams. Give me a call.
Aye, aye.
You're not avoiding me, are you? I certainly hope you're behaving yourself while I'm gone. Well, if you've been a good boy, I'm going to give you a nice treat when I get back tomorrow night. Now remember to polish your teeth. Bye.
Well then. Alrighty. Let's give Lucia a call real quick. Oh, actually, no. Hold that thought.
Okay.
Not you. It is raffle time, ladies and gentlemen. I have reset and now opened the raffle, so please feel free to enter. You just have to enter exclamation point raffle, and you can win a $9.99 gift code for a free game on GOG.com. Oh, I should probably check and make sure we still have codes. Last I knew, I was running low. Okay, still got codes. Excellent.
That would have been horrible. Guess what? You
Hey, you win a $9.99. I got a bag of chips here for you. They're all yours. They're honey barbecue. You win.
You gotta come here and get them before they're eaten.
No, you don't win the chips. I do have a $9.99 gift code for you, but only if you enter the raffle and you win. So, anyway, while you're doing that, I will continue. And in just a few minutes, we'll do the drawing. So let's call Lucia.
Got my message?
Yeah, and your file. I don't think you know how much you were asking from me.
Sure I do. I just got a lot of faith in
You want to get it?
So you ready to trade?
Can you fax the printout of the anagrams over here to my office?
No problem. But I prefer that you not fax the file here. I'd rather have the real thing. If you can hang around your office for a bit, I'll send the express courier over and pick it up.
Alright, but make it snappy. I don't want to hold on to this any longer than I have to.
Alright. I don't think I need to ask about anything, honestly. She gave me everything I needed, really. It's just the anagrams. Yeah, you can delete messages. And hey, look at that.
You have a fax.
I do have a fax.
You have a fax.
Well, I'll be darned. Luckily, Purnell only included the anagram combinations that were made up completely of actual words. After looking through the list, only one anagram jumps out at me. Merge the 4 rare cases to see maps. Maybe there's a password somewhere in there.
Or maybe that was the password text. Weirdo. Alright, let's try that again. Let's find Malloy's disk. Use it. And we shall enter. Hello, Elijah. I see you figured out my little puzzle. And since you're reading this, I'll assume that something has happened to me. You always said I was looking for trouble. Well, I think I found it. Should already have received a package from me. I've sent similar packages to the few other people I trust most in this backstabbing, self-destructive world. Collectively, you are the council which now holds the key to a locked door, beyond which lies the knowledge of ancient and distant intelligence. As you know, visitors from other worlds have come to our little corner of the galaxy you've always believed, but now you may have a chance to see evidence with your own eyes. Unfortunately, there are others who want what I've discovered, and not for the altruistic motives that we share. For that reason, I've created something I've somewhat theatrically named the Pandora device. The contents of the package I sent you must be used with those contained in the packages sent to the others. Together you will learn what I've discovered, and I hope that your combined power, influence, and wisdom will determine what should be done. Now, I know you're one of the most stubborn and reclusive men I've ever known, but I'm asking you to seek out the others I've entrusted and make sure this thing is carried out. Time is running out, and you must act quickly. You know I have a tendency to belabor the point, but let me end by saying this. What awaits you is something the world may not be ready for. If this is your conclusion as well, keep in mind that it's better to destroy something than allow it to destroy. Sincerely, Thomas. And we have phone numbers for everyone on that list, including the reclusive and hard-to-find Elijah Witt. And that's what's important.
Looks as though this Elijah Witt has one of Malloy's boxes. He doesn't sound like the kind of guy who'll just hand it over to a stranger.
Oh, good night,
Regardless,
Matt Cat,
I
please.
start by finding out where Witt lives, and all I've got to go on is his phone number.
Matt Cat leaving, and I had no idea? Oh. Alright, well, we're going to run to the electronics shop real quick, because there's something new. A couple of new things, actually.
Yeah, that's pretty small. But I guess video phone call tracers don't need to be very big. Portable fax machine. Just what I need. More garbage to carry around.
You can get faxes on the go! But I'm more interested in that call tracer.
What can I help you with?
You might be interested to know that the Robco call tracer is endorsed and used by the Moroccan Chief of Police. Attach it to your vid phone, then keep the other party on the line until the light goes on. Easy as falling down. $40.
Oh, you're absolutely right, Isaiah. I will buy it.
Well, I hope my new purchase will help me out.
Alright, so I'm gonna ask about the Portafax.
The Portafax 3000 is similar to the fax machine you bought from here last December. The only difference is this one is fast, dependable, and prints out so you can read it. $1,049 worth of trade-in.
Haha, no. Goodbye. Although, to be fair, I always wished I could afford that, so that I could buy it and then Tex would get faxes as he travels around. Sadly, it's not to be. So let's get back to the Ritz and my office, because we have a very important phone call to make. So, now, we have the call tracer.
I don't normally have a lot of faith in Robco products, but I sure hope this thing does the trick for me. All I gotta do is attach it to my vid phone and keep someone on the line for a while.
So now, I have to find a way to keep Elijah Witt on the phone for as long as possible. This is another of those conversations that's kind of a puzzle that you have to do just the right way. But unlike Jackson Cross back at the NSA office, you won't die if you get this wrong. You'll actually be able to do this one over and over again. I never checked on that fax machine before. You're welcome. Anyway, you know what? It's 9:40, so let's hold off on that before we call him. Excuse me. We are going to finish the raffle. So you got 15 seconds. Anyone who has yet to enter the raffle, please do so now. All right. This seems like it should be the era of easily modded. Oh, Isaiah. Oh. That's adorable. You're adorable. Wow. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Closed. The raffle is now closed. And our winner is... Oh my goodness! Our winner is my good friend Matt Vandy. Congratulations, Matt. Well done, sir. you are our winner. And I hope you enjoy your $9.99 gift code, and I hope you find something fun to use it on, sir. Well done indeed. I will be sending you that. I will be sending you that gift code after the stream is done. So, yeah, Matt, you won. Congrats, buddy. That's awesome. That is. What are the odds? I mean, it does seem a tiny bit rigged that the last time I did a Pandora Directive stream, my buddy Jim Hughes, he wins it, and now Matt gets it. What's next? Matt Cat Plays is gonna win the next one, or let's see if we can draw somebody else from the old Tex Murphy crowd. How about that? Anyway, congratulations to everybody. Wow. Well, congratulations especially to Matt Vandy, who has won his very first, I believe, has won his raffle. So congrats. And we will get back to the game. There's only about 10 minutes left before I gotta call it a day, so let's do this conversation real quick. And then we will pick up to next week, I think, with Elijah Witt's apartment. They're not eligible for raffles now. Yeah, I figured as much, but still, that was the joke. Like the old Tex Murphy crew who hung around the unofficial Tex Murphy forums. It's awesome to have you guys. Those of you who are from the Tex Murphy forums, it's an honor and a pleasure to have you guys here. So, anyway, let's get on with it. Let's call Elijah Witt.
Can I help you with something?
Let's throw out some bullshit.
Dad?
Who the hell are you?
I believe here we want to ride it for all it's worth.
I'm your long-lost son. Gosh, it's so good to finally meet you.
This some kind of a sick joke? I don't have a son.
Keep riding this. Keep riding it.
Well, let me see if I can refresh your memory, Dad. Little bar in Omaha, Fifth of Wild Turkey, karaoke machine.
Who is your mother?
Add the finishing touch.
I actually never knew my mother. I was abandoned in an orphanage with only a small blanket and your name written on a cocktail napkin. I've dedicated my life to finding you.
You expect me to believe that cock and bull story? Who are you?
I believe here we refer to Dr. Malloy.
Okay. My name's Murphy. I'm calling as a mutual friend of Thomas Malloy.
That's the case, and why all this crap about being my son?
Couldn't take any chances.
I had to make sure you weren't an imposter. Malloy told me that you had no sons and always used the phrase cock and bull.
What do you know about Malloy? To make it good. You're wasting my time.
Explain about the disc.
Well, he was killed before he could get a certain computer disk to you. I broke the code on it. It was merge the 4 rare cases to see maps, an anagram of the title, There Are Messages from Outer Space. That's how I got this number.
How did you end up with a disc meant for me?
Just give him the message. Bingo. And we have a location.
That's not important. What is important is the message Malloy wanted to give you. Meet me at the Imperial Lounge in New San Francisco in 2 hours. If Witt takes the bait, and I'm betting he will, it should give me enough time to look around his place.
All right. So, now we can go ransack Elijah Witt's apartment to North America. He lives in Canada. He's probably having moose meat too. All right.
The address displayed on the call tracer is in Vancouver, BC. On the flight up, I'd probably pass Witt, who's headed to the Imperial Lounge. I tracked down Witt's address to a high-rise residential building. I get inside and pick the lock to the apartment. Immediately, an alarm goes off.
Uh-oh. Alright, so I have 4 panels, flashing panels, and I gotta hit them all. I see one up on the wall there. I'm gonna grab one of these. Use it on that button. One down. There's another button behind this plant here.
It appears to be a switch.
There's 2 more, blue and purple. I think the blue one's behind one of these masks. Bingo. And then I need to go up onto the 2nd floor real quick and move that plant. Got it.
Sounds like I got that alarm turned off.
Whew. Well, that could have been trouble. Anyway,
These notes look interesting.
let's have a look-see.
Looks like Witt made some notes about opening the box Malloy sent to him. According to this, he seemed to think that he'd have to figure out a Mayan date, then what that date would be on a modern calendar.
Oh boy. This puzzle sucked. This puzzle sucks hard. But fortunately, it's not something I have to worry about right away. But let's see what we can find in here.
Appears to be a scrapbook.
Hello, scrapbook. Hello, picture of statue.
The statue in this photo looks remarkably like the one over by the
Oh,
fireplace.
balls. Soon is coming the slider puzzle I hate more than any other. Well, no, I gotta take it back. It's not that bad, honestly.
A pair of tweezers. Just the thing for refining my unruly eyebrows.
There we are. What do we got? Just a pair of tweezers, nothing special. Drawers, but there's nothing in them. And is there something else we can do from up here?
I wonder what's holding that stone relief to the wall. Some kind of space-age material, no doubt.
Ah, yes. You gotta be up on this floor to grab this.
That wall hanging has some interesting symbols on it, but I can't make out what they are from here.
Take that bamboo pole and use it and grab it. Voila. And we have a plaque. Muluk, Chuen, Men, Ahau. Easy for me to say. Dum 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 dum. There's something I gotta do. Well, there's a couple of things I gotta do, but I think most importantly, there's some stuff around here to pick up.
Looks like some kind of reference material. Witt and I apparently have different tastes in bedtime reading.
Vastly different. Okay, and this book explains how numbers work in the Mayan calendar. Again, going to be important.
It's a large stone head. I hope it's valuable, because it sure ain't pretty.
Alright, let's dive on over here. And oh yeah, I forgot about this. There's a little ditty in here. Little ditty about Jack and Diane.
I doubt Witt would leave a real fire burning. It's supposed to be an artificial flame.
Don't remember how to turn... Oh yeah, I do. I remember how to turn this off. I just gotta move this tree here. And look at that. Weird looking switch thing.
This diamond pattern is different from the others.
Push. And fires off. And hey, look at that. There's a little thing back there.
A heat-resistant foil packet. Keeps the hot side hot and the cool side cool.
I'm just gonna grab this with my bare fingers even though it's been in a fire for several hours.
Yeah, that is hot.
Oh, Tex, will you never learn? Use tweezers instead. Okay, and now we have a key of some kind. Oil cools pretty fast. Yes, it does. Yes, indeedy it does. More reading material, which again we still
like a
need.
book on the Mayan calendar. I personally prefer calendars of the Sports Illustrated variety.
And that gives us the cycle of 260 days, what the symbols look like, and where they fall in that cycle. So, all that's very, very interesting, but now for the real fun part.
This stone figure looks interesting.
I'm going to use that copper key on that little keyhole down there. Pop. And now everybody's favorite. And you're supposed to do it in less than a minute if you want the proper... I don't even remember what the numbers were. So that just wasted a bunch
The
of time.
statue in this photo looks remarkably like the one over by the fireplace.
70, 12, 84, 65, 39, 67. So 67 at the bottom, 39, 65, 84, 12, 70. This is going to be fun. Let's try that again. I've already forgotten the number on the bottom. This is not going to go well. Okay, so 69. It was not 69 on the bottom. It was 67. So I'm going to take this 6 and let that 6 go up. Or no, bring that down. So we got 67 on the bottom. Then it was 35, I think. We got to bring that 3 down. And that 5 has to come down with it. So let's just shuffle you all around. Just keep shuffling. Every day I'm shuffling. Sorry. Okay, 35, 67, 69 was here. So I have to bring that around. Actually, I need the 9 to lead, so... poop. Poop! There we go. 69. 70, 12, and that leaves 4 and 8? 48? Is that right? 84? Was it 84? Again, I have them out of order. Uh-oh. Problem. Those are out of order. So, poop. Usually the only option I have that I'm aware of is to switch the positions of these 6s. I put the wrong one in the wrong place. So we gotta start more or less all over again. Get that 6 out of there. So now we got 67. We need 35. So we need you to be switched around again. That's fantastic. $35, 69. No, that's 68. We need 68 to get wormed around again. Okay, and then was it 84? I think it was 84. And again, we need to worm these around. $84, $12, $70. I got the numbers wrong. Son of a... Photo of the statue again.
The statue in this photo looks remarkably like the one over by the fireplace.
67, 39, 65. Damn it. 67, 39. Yeah. 67, 30. So these two need to be switched. Which is going to throw everything else off, and I'm going to have to... Oh, God, no. 39, 65. I gotta throw you up here. $65 needs to be wormed around. $84 needs to be wormed around again. And these are in the wrong position, so I gotta switch the 6s. Again. $67. 39 need to be switched around. $65 need to be switched around. $39 need to get switched around, or no, $84. Boom! Got it! Whew! Well, that's an unusual sound.
Something heavy just moved around here.
Go have a look. I know I'm staying late, and that's okay, because I want to just at least get the box. It's not you. For some reason, I thought that Stonehead would do something, but no, it's the bookcase, and hey, look at that.
Well, hello. Time for you to come to Papa. There are 4 dials on this box which can be moved. Looks like I need to set a modern date on the left, then a Mayan date on the right.
All right. Well, I'm not doing this puzzle. Not now, anyway. This is a nightmare. This puzzle right here sucks some serious fat hairy balls. But we're going to do it. We're going to do it, just not now, because that would take way too long. So, anyway, that's it for my stream of the Pandora Directive. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed Stevie's brief cameo when he was here for like 20 minutes. Please, I'm going to put my host details back in the, if I can get out of there. Yeah, this puzzle's a beast, but, send my host details in there once again, all in capital letters. There it is. Please, check me out. I've got my own Twitch that I don't stream all that often. I pretty much stream just here, but occasionally when I'm in the mood, I'll stream on my own channel at twitch.tv/pantslessaaron. My Twitter profile is twitter.com/pantslessshorts. My YouTube is youtube.com/pantslessshorts. And if you've enjoyed my stream and you want to show a little appreciation, I would appreciate it. I'm currently saving up for a better microphone than this headset mic. So I'm hoping to get like a Blue Yeti or something like that. So if you could help out, I'd really appreciate that, and I appreciate anything you can throw at me. That'd be great. If not, then that's fine too. I'm just glad you guys are having a good time. So thanks a lot for for coming to check out the stream. Thanks for following GOG.com. They're great people. They took me on, so they got to be awesome. And if you've liked what you've seen in the game, I highly recommend checking it out. Please do so, because I'm literally about to completely spoil the ending of the game. At least one of them. There are 7 different endings. But that'll happen next time. I want to say it's not going to be next week, because next week I'm going to YumaCon. That's right. I'm going to Detroit to check out an anime and video games convention, and I'm super excited about it. You can bet your ass I'm going to do a bunch of videos for my YouTube channel, so that should be a really good time. And in the meanwhile, look forward to that for my YouTube. Look forward to, there's another video that I'm doing on the Headhunter series of video games for PlayStation 2 and Dreamcast and Xbox, of all things. And that's it. So thanks for coming by. Thanks for hanging out. And I will catch you guys next week. I will do at least 1 stream, maybe not 2, but I will probably be here on Wednesday doing another Mayhem in America. Don't know what game I'm going to do yet. I might finish up Saints Row 3 just because it's been a little more reliable than some of my other choices lately. But anyway, thanks for coming and hanging out. Thanks for having a good time. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will catch you guys next time. And I gotta learn to put a song here. Like something to just play me off. And I keep forgetting. I'm like, I gotta have a theme song of some kind, right? I gotta have something. Hang on. I know I got something. I'm going to turn that off real quick. I know I got something, but even if I did, I don't know that I could play it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how I would play through the stream. It might not if I haven't got it set up to capture that, but at least it gives me something to do while I wait for the time lag to go away. Yeah, I don't think oh no, I do have a song. Turn that down a little bit. There we go. This is a song called Hard. And I made this on MTV Music Generator back when I was like 19. I'll catch you guys later.